Hey guys, what's up? Apple Fanatic, and in this video I'm going to do a walkthrough of Notta's Alpha 2 build of Jelly Bean. So there are some differences and some similarities between Notta's Alpha 2 build of Jelly Bean, which is an AOSP ROM, and CyanogenMod 10, which is also a pre-release of Jelly Bean. So we're gonna go ahead and turn the phone on, and you're gonna see some differences right off the bat. So as the phone boots up, I will go over this. This is a custom ROM for the Samsung Fascinate. As you can see, this is the Fascinate. I've shown the difference between the custom ROM for CyanogenMod and this is going to be Notta's. So you're going to see some key differences and similarities. So the first thing you're going to notice is in fact that the boot up screen is in fact Android instead of CyanogenMod. Okay, so now that the device is booted, you can see that this is relatively similar to the Jelly Bean CyanogenMod build. Everything looks pretty much the same. And that's just going to be because this is Jelly Bean stock. Go ahead and we'll power it on. And you can see at the bottom it says Verizon Wireless. Now if we slide over, we have the ability to unlock. We can do Google search, Google Now. And I'll go and get into that in a minute. And then we can do camera, which we'll also get into in a minute. Now we'll go ahead and slide over. Oops. Slide over, and as you can see, this is pretty standard for Jelly Bean and all of Android. We have our launcher with our applications, and then obviously we have the ability to go into system settings, and I'll scroll down to show you that this is in fact running on Android 4.1.1 with the build version. Just go down, zoom in, of user debug 4.1.1. This is Notta's Alpha 2 build. Link will be in the description for that. If you want to actually see how to install this, you can go check out the video I made yesterday, and I'll put that in the description also. And as you can see, it is running Icy Glitch kernel version 14 beta 6. So new Icy kernel also version from the previous build. So nothing else really different in the settings. I have my Google account set up. To note the things that are working and not working. Currently, the only two things that I've come across that aren't working are GPS and MMS. So that's multimedia. So pictures and videos over text message is not currently working. SMS works, but it's sort of buggy, and at times you might not go through. The 3G works fine. It is slower than usual. And as you can see, my Wi-Fi works. And like I said, GPS, it works great on Wi-Fi. However, once you get onto 3G, for some reason it doesn't work. Also, people have reported that they've had an issue with SU, which is super user, and it's not being installed on this build. I will include a link for super user, and you just go ahead and flash that in Clockwork Recovery. So, anything else to mention that on average, we are running at about, we go up to Advanced Task Killer, and when you free up all the memory, I'm running anywhere between 160 and 180 megabytes of free RAM, which for an Alpha 2 build of Jelly Bean is actually quite good. But I haven't dropped below 100 megabytes, which is pretty good so far. As for people that are interested in overclocking, with the kernel that comes pre-installed with the ROM, you have the ability to overclock up to 1.5 gigahertz. However, I've seen that at times it does cause it to freeze, and your phone will go into a reboot. Not a boot loop, but just it will reboot, and it will reset to the pre-standards, which was a gigahertz max and 100 megahertz minimum. And very easy to change that. There's a number of apps you can download in the App Store. I use Antutu CPU Master because I don't want to pay for it. Go ahead and open that up. And as you can see, mine's set to 1000 megahertz. Go ahead and we can slide up to 1.4 gigahertz. We'll make the minimum 100 megahertz. We'll set on boot and we'll hit apply. So as you can see now, I am running at a maximum of 1.4 gigahertz. And then I have a little application up here that will show me what I'm running on my desktop. So right now my phone is running at 200 megs. And just to show you that in fact the overclock does work, we will go up here and we will go up to there's it, performance, hit apply, and what this does, it now enables it to run at 1400 megahertz at all time. So we'll go ahead and open up this just so it will load. And one thing, like I said, I actually didn't say it. One thing I've noticed is with the Jelly Bean build in this new SU is every time you want a device to register for super user or root, you're going to have to tap on that device and your phone should recognize it until you reboot your phone off again, or you shut your phone off or you reboot your phone. So we'll hit set to it, and as you can see, it now recognizes it running at 1400 megahertz. And like I said, there's not many bugs, but once you hit around 1.5 gigahertz, I've seen it tends to crash a little more. But as you can see, this is very smooth and very fast, and so we can save the battery. We'll go back here and we'll go ahead and go down to glitch on demand and we'll hit apply, and now it's going to monitor the need. And then we'll go up here and we'll go ahead and set to it, and now this will recognize it doesn't need to be running at 1400 megahertz. So I haven't really run into any other issues. It's very smooth. Haven't really hit any bugs. We'll show you that Google Now does work. What is the capital of Spain?
Madrid is the capital of Spain.
So as you can see, that works fine. What is 100 times a million? Here you go, 100 million. And then one final test. Find me a picture of a border collie. And there you go. So that is Notta's Alpha 2 build of Ice Jelly Bean 4.1.1. Very smooth. Haven't really hit any major bugs other than ones that I've told you about. Battery life, I'm going to make a quick video on this later today or tomorrow. But battery life is okay on this ROM. I have a couple programs that really help monitor the battery life and save battery life. But on average, I've been running Alpha 1 for a couple days, and now I'm running Alpha 2. On average, with the battery helpers disabled, I was getting about 10 hours of screen time. I'm sorry, it's 8 hours of screen time and about 10 to 12 hours of standby. So I could get through a day. With the battery helpers, it probably makes it's a third or 33% more. So it definitely helps, but I'll be making a tutorial on that in a later date. So guys, if you have any questions, feel free to ask them below. I wanted to go over the camera real quick, so I'll go over the camera really quick and then I'll sign off. So we'll go ahead and try and unlock it. There we go. So I'm not going to really go over the picture quality so much as the camera actually has an amazing shutter speed. So we'll go ahead, we'll tap to focus on my wall, and as you can see, alright, so as you can see, so the picture, it takes very quickly, and this is a beta, so it is kind of slow on the reload. However, I've noticed that on different times, or if you're taking video, it does tend to reload very quickly, so that's just something to keep in mind. So as you can see, it's frozen. But like I said, this is an Alpha 2 build, so this is very, very beginning of the build. So expect bugs. Report anything you have found to Notta. I'll put the forum in the description for any bug reporting. The Play Store, everything works great on the Play Store. Haven't run into any issues there. All the music works. Speakerphone, microphone, 3G, all that stuff is working good. Haven't hit any issues. Video camera works. Panorama works. And overall, I'd say it's a very solid build, and I'm excited to see what else is coming out. So as you can see, it actually loads pretty quickly. So yeah, If you guys have any questions, like I said, leave a comment below. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe if you liked the video. But that's really it for now, guys. So for Apple Fanatic, it's me saying peace. Links will be in the description for the ROM, and have a nice day.